Hello, good morning, Carl from CWD. Never guess what? It's short weather again. I wore pants yesterday. I was absolutely sweating my head off. It was like 5 or 6 degrees. But yeah, I get dead hot doing stuff, so you'll rarely see me in pants, but I obviously thought it was still like -2, -3, but it's not anymore. So anyway, decided to make some improvements over the past few days. So, I'm going to turn you around, show you my new little toy. So, I used some sleeper offcuts, build myself a nice little workshop bench. So that's not going anywhere, it's absolutely solid. And then I've got a chop saw that can cut all the way through sleepers as well. Because the amount of kits that we're doing at the moment, this is going to improve the accuracy, the quality, and going on the floor with the other sorts, doing my back in. I'm 34, but I'm going to end up feeling 54 if I carry on that way. So I thought, be smart, take a couple of days. I've cleared most of the stuff up. This is a kit that I've built already. That's the 2x2.6 that me and Joanne did. Customer's not ready for that till mid-Feb. And this one is a pond for a lady called Anita. That's going to be going, she ordered a spin clean and that with it. It's only going to be a goldfish pond. And we've got the pump there. What else have we got? We've got a blade waterfall as well. And the glass, they're actually going to have jump guards on the top, so pretty good that. So today I'm going to do, just turn you back around, so I'm going to do a 3.2 metre by 1.2 metre high. And then I'm going to do 2 4x3 metre ponds. I'm not sure how fast I'm going to get through them. I spent all morning messing about getting the miter saw perfectly level. It was absolute nightmare because as I always say, sleepers are all different sizes and thicknesses and lengths. So I built the table, I built it all level and everything, and when I put the miter saw on it, one side was slightly higher than the other. So I've been messing around getting that sorted, because now that's sorted I know it's done. Now I'm happy. So get the two kits done. One's got a 2 metre by 900 window, one's got a 1500 by 600 window. And the 2.6 by 2 pond has got a 1.3 metre window. So I'm going to try and get these done. I've got a baby on the way, so that's going to be, I've got my Team Boy little wristband on. I think it might be a girl, but we're not sure. But we're waiting to find out on birth. So yeah, not really bothered whether it's a boy or a girl. Just want a baby. Yeah, we were trying for a couple of years actually. We were just about to start IVF, and then the day after the wedding, I think the conception date was. So maybe baby Jesus is just waiting for us to be married, doing it all properly. So yeah, I'm going to get the kit started. I'm going to set the camera up, clear a bit more space, and see how many pond kits I can get done today. Okay, so I've just got to the stage where I've done the first level, so I thought I'm going to start stopping and explaining as I'm building it, because this is what you're going to see when you're building it. You're not going to just see a pond quickly, like time lapse together in, you know, a minute or two. It's going to take a couple of hours. There's going to be a bit of thinking needed. So, turn you around. This is the first level. Now, I'm already noticing a difference with these joins. I mean, you can see two different bits of wood, but the accuracy I'm able to get with that saw is so much better. So I'm so glad I invested in taking the time to do all that. I mean, that's it close up. It's like within a millimetre. There's a bit of a gap there, but that's just because this is a bit, you know, the floor's not completely level. So your first level, when you put it down, every level you put on after that is basically the same as this, but flipped over. So what I mean by that is every corner alternates on this. I'm going to swap that one round so we've got the heat treated end on there, because it looks better if they all match like this. So the way that we do it is, so these sleepers are 1.8 meters, these cuts here, and then the width of that is about 200 mil, so that makes that 2 meters. So you'd start most likely with number one, which will probably be, I'll make number one this one, because when I'm walking from the shore to here, it'll be easiest climbing the window this side than it will on this side. So that'll be number one. So you'd start laying that down, and then you'd add your little corner bit there, and then you'd add that bit there, and then you'd get it in the exact position where you want it to sit. And you're not screwing anything together yet, so you can't get anything wrong. And then you can add the other pieces. So there'll be 1, 2, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces in total. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it is. Because them cuts are that good, I can't distinguish between bits of wood. Right. So then, once you've done that, you've just dry kind of laid it down. You're happy with where it's going to go. Measure corner to corner, corner to corner, and make sure that they're within a couple of centimetres of each other, because that means you're building it square. So just make sure you do that, because you can build a pond a bit wonky and then get all the way to the top, and then you can realise, oh, actually built this a bit wonky. So this is where you start preparing to not make any mistakes. So the second layer that you'll see me put on, like I said, it's the opposite of this. So that small piece over there is going to be on this side, and it's going to be coming all the way to the end. So that's going to cover this, and it's going to tie these two pieces together. That small bit over there is going to be on that side, going all the way to the end, tying them two bits together, and then it's going to be a full length sleeper and a full length sleeper. And then when you screw these in, you're going to connect all these pieces together. So you're going to have 8-inch thick walls, 200mm thick walls. Wood's quite a good insulator. It's got loads of air pockets and things in it. It's heat treated, so it's quite good at insulating. When we've had the temperature gun and things on it, wood normally stays a bit warmer than, say, concrete. You know, it's block pond. If it's uninsulated, it's just going to absolutely seep heat out of the sides. So make sure you insulate it if you're doing a block pond. Sleeper pond's not as important, but you still can. You can put Kingspan 12mm dusty PU sheets in there, and that will help it a bit. But if you've got a big massive window in the side, then it's, you know, it's like leaving your front door open and opening all your windows in your house, but paying to insulate all your walls. So make sure that if you really do want to heat your pond over winter, you're going to have to cover your window up with a bit of Kingspan or something. And the surface of the water, you can cover that as well, because like when you put, you know, the reason you put a hat on in winter, quite a lot of heat escapes from your head. Same with a pond, it escapes from the surface of the water. So just bear that in mind when you're planning your build. But yeah, I'm going to get the next few steps on. This is, let's see how deep this one is. Yeah, it's 1.2, so it's 12 sleepers high this. So I've got another 11 levels to go. So it's going to be a fair sized pond, it's going to look nice. Okay, so got 2 levels on. You can see, like I said, the little piece on this side is there, so on the bottom there's a little piece there, so everything just kind of flips. It keeps going up, alternating, alternating, alternating. Now this is a point where you need to start screwing, because you're screwing through the top into the bottom, and that secures everything. So you'll get bolts Bag of bolts look like these. They come with a bit in the bag, so you don't have to worry about finding a bit or anything. And what I want you to do for the first level is this corner here, you want to match that up both sides. So just focus on that corner. The bit in the middle we'll sort later. For now, we just need to get that corner right. So I'm just gonna stick the camera up here and you can watch me do that. So if you try getting all the pieces all perfect straight away, it won't work. Just face it up a little bit. Try and make it make as much sense as it can. So if you go around to every corner and you can try and mess around and get the corner perfect, but by the time you get to the corner after, you've messed it up by knocking all the other three corners in. So just rub your hands down there, you can easily feel if it's, you know, flush over. And get that corner bolted in. There you go, that's locked in. Then go to the next corner, turn you around a bit, do the same there. Well, you guess what we do on the next one? Next corner. Now you do these two. So you put the screw in first, just a little bit, or you can even use that to kind of tug what have you. Get your mallet. Really good at losing stuff. Doesn't matter what's going on there, so don't worry about that. Just bother about the corners for now. Once you know that they can both be square, the rest doesn't matter. Make sure when you're screwing down as well, you want the bolt to go in about that much. Because then when the net sleeper goes on top, it's not going to be sticking out or anything. It's going to lie nice and flat on it. With me. Okay, and just so you know, this is what I use, DeWalt DCF 887, and this is a new one actually. I bought this about 6 months ago just in case the other one went, and it went 2 days ago. But I signed up for the extended warranty, you get 1 year warranty standard, signed up for the 3 year extended, which is free with DeWalt, and I've just sent that off this morning via Screwfix. So I'll be sending me another one out, or fixing the old one. So that'll be good. So now we've got all the corners bolted together. Once you screw that in there, that's going to connect all that. And then this is just going to be kind of loose, so we need to screw that in as well. So what we do, we close these gaps. Make everything nice and neat. that's all looking good. So that's ready for screwing straight away, it looks perfect. And this one just needs a slight tap there. And that's nice and straight, so that's ready for screwing in as well. As you notice, that this has got a tiny bit of a live edge, so don't worry about that. Look at it from the top and you kind of feel, or you can get a straight edge or something, you can stick it on, just make sure. But if this matches here and that's all flush, it's easy to tell if it's not right. So yeah, now I'm ready to get the big one screwed in there. So the big one screwing in there, that'll tie that together, and then I screw in there, that'll tie that together. So I've put 1, 2, 3, 4 in. Now when you're bolting, you'll notice that our screws are in the middle. You want to bolt left and right, because just in case there's any rock in the sleeper, that'll stop that being an issue. So get these screwed together and I'll get the next level done. Hello, just me again. Right, what I've decided I'm going to do, I'm going to make the table a bit wider, because I was going to get a big sliding table thing, but then I realised how much it cost. For like tens of thousands. I thought I don't want to spend that much, commit to that much just yet. This will do a good job. All I need to do, I need to extend this table out, because if I have to cut, well, 30 centimetres off the end of a sleeper, then this side's going to go up. So I thought I can either get clamps here, the big lever clamps, hold it down, that would secure it, but it's just another thing to do. So what I'm going to do is just going to make the table wider, and then when the sleepers go on here, they'll just stay, they'll get cut and they'll just stay there. It'll be much easier. So I'm going to do that now before they carry on. Investing time now will make things better over time, because if a sleeper's quite heavy, if that goes up, it's pivoting off there with most of the weight down that side, it could end up wrecking me, so I don't want that. So that's not going to be what I'm doing now. So hopefully that only takes me about 15 minutes or something like that, and then it'll be time to grab some lunch. I'm a quarter of the way through this pond, just got the 4th level on, so I'm almost a third. I just need a full sleeper there and to cut a little one there. So yeah, I've almost done a third of it really, so I think I've done alright. Probably about, been at it for about an hour or something like that, if that. And I've been interrupted by the farmer who wanted some of my offcuts because he burns it. So yeah, I'll come back once I've built my little table. I might even video that. Hello, back. Right, I've done the changes to the table. I've not gone as drastic as I was going to. I've just added a little ledge. There we go. Added it. It's going to take quite a bit of weight, so put this little strut on there. I've got two corners left, so I'm going to stick the corners like down here. They're going to go down there. I'm going to get them bolted in. I'll just make it that little bit stronger. Yeah, don't think it's going anywhere. And it's not bad for a bunch of offcuts, don't think. So yeah, that's going to fix a few of my problems. So now when this long bit of timber is on here, that measures 1.2 meters, so it can't possibly have more weight over this side, so it can't fall down. So to give you an example of what I mean, if I'm not making sense, I'll pick up a sleeper and show you. So there we go, problem sorted. I'm never going to have a bit of sleeper flying up here because I'm never going to have to cut a piece that small anyway. But yeah, definitely never going to need to cut a piece this big. But yeah, that just gives me a peace of mind. I don't have to be putting all my weight on this, which means I'm not going to get as knackered, my back's not going to hurt as much because I'm constantly going to be doing it. I mean, if you're cutting 64 sleepers potentially twice, there's 100 odd cuts there, and that's a lot of repetition, and the chiropractor will have a go at me. So I'm going to grab some dinner now. I'm going to screw them two little bits in there, little corners, then I'm going to go for my lunch, and then I'm going to carry on with the pond kit. But I'm going to feel more safe about it now I've got this little extension of the table there, and then I might decide to make it a full thing. I don't know yet, it's evolving. Yeah, I'll see you when I get back from my lunch. Okay, so we're at the stage, we're halfway through, so this is where we start building the window into it. So you're going to get this pre-cut to size. This is basically your window ledge. This is a bit of wood that's going to be between, well that's what you're going to see at the bottom. Your glass is actually going to sit behind it here. So on the 6th level, with the window piece, it'll probably say window piece, something like that. You need to make sure that you step it forward, matching the thickness of the glass. It's already marked on there, it's already screwed in, but you can kind of see where the screw holes are as well. But it'll be marked, so what you do, line it up with the line that's going to be here. So it's going to be permanent marker line, so it'll be less faint than that little bit of pencil line that I've currently got on there. And then screw one side in, and I get to the other side, match it up, screw it in there. Obviously you don't want this piece of wood over there while you're screwing that side in, otherwise it's not going to match. There's a bit of a tolerance, try and get it flat, and then just match it up to the line. That'll be nice and easy for you to do. And then these side pieces that go either side of the window, they don't match it, so they don't go like that. Like that even. If they did, make it look a bit weird. Well, it might look alright, but it'd end up giving it a bit of a step inside, it'd be like this, so it'd make the inside look a bit funky. We don't want that. So that matches the rest of the pond. The only bit that sits out is the window bit. So that's all I want you to step out. So yeah, that's all I wanted to show you. So crack on, get the other 6 levels done. That'll probably be me done for today. I've got to go and deliver some glass in Sandbach. So any questions, give us a shout. But yeah, I think I've pretty much covered everything. And then there's going to be a gap all the way up here, left and right, and then that's when we put the uprights there. Very easy to do. Hello, it's 3 o'clock now, so I've arranged with a customer that I'm going to drop some glass off. They've actually bought some staircase glass. They've changed the wooden spindles for it when they moved. I think they moved house, I'm not sure if they have or not actually, I'll need to ask him. But yeah, it's a DIY job. They just gave us some templates, we got the glass made to size, and they're only around the corner, so it was quite easy to do. So on the pond, I've got 150 sleepers to move inside, so that's going to take me a while. I've got no labourer today either, which is no good. But I'll show you where I'm up to. I'm going to finish it off tomorrow. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're on the 11th course, so I've only got one more course to go. Those 2 bits there are I'm just keeping them because they're good lengths for using for these uprights here. But yeah, it's looking good. Loving the new saw. Now I'm able to cut things very accurately. I'm going to be doing it a bit like an IKEA. So each one of these will have a number. So you'll have like 10 number 2s, 3 number 1s, 20 number 5s, and then you'll just swap and change them round because they'll all just be the same size, cut exactly to size. And that should make finding number one, number two and all that a lot easier. The only ones that will have to be different are going to be the ones around the window, but we can wrap them separate or put them on top. So yeah, gonna go deliver this glass now, but I'll be back tomorrow. Today I'm moving 150 sleepers in, so that's quite a lot. So I'm probably gonna have a sore back, so I might even have the day off if I get too knackered. But yeah, that's where I'm up to. Hello, me again. Back. Last night I brought in sleepers, it was getting dark and things. We don't have mains electric here, so I ended up having to use torches and things, but I managed to get most of the sleepers in. There's one pallet, there's another, and there's another one outside as well. So, plan for today, get the last. So this is the 11th course, it's got one more, and that's it for this pond. It can be packaged up like these two, and then I can get the ollies to pick them up. So then they can be out of the way, and I'll have loads more room. I'm going to start getting shelving and stuff over there at the weekend, I reckon. But the next pond, so this pond here is 3 meters long, 2 meters wide. The next two ponds are basically going to be double this. They're going to be 3 meters wide and 4 meters long. So it's going to be this twice. So it's going to be absolutely massive. For a sleeper kit, you can't really get things that big anywhere else, I don't think. So yeah, we're able to do pretty much any size. We've had someone inquiring about a 10 meter one. I know people that have done them up to 15 meters. So as long as you're built right, they're nice and sturdy. So gonna get the rest of this 11th course and the 12th course done. I've already got the last two little bits sewn and cut, and then on the window I've got to do the uprights here. So that's what these two are for. So yeah, it's looking good. You can see these, all these ends all look good. I'm happy with yeah, I'm happy with how everything's turning out. You can tell the difference between the saw cut, and that's the end cut from how the sleepers actually come. You know, when they're shipped in, they come and they're always a bit wonky, so it can be a bit of a pain. But all the ones I've actually chopped are all straight down, which is perfect. So it's making these corners look even neater. So there's got like, there's probably less than a mil difference from top to bottom on that, and that's an end piece. So yeah, I'm gonna get these last two bits done, and then once I've done that I can pack it down. I can shift all these over there so they can be ready for making the next two ponds, and then hopefully everything will be done, ready for when baby's due to arrive. Hello again, Carl from TWD. I've finished doing the 3x2 metre, 1.2 metre deep pond. Well, 12 sleepers ice, so it's around about 1.2, and then when you put the coping on, might be slightly more, might be slightly less. But I'll turn you around, show you what we've got. You can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yep. Done them all. Then we've got window in the longest side, so this is 3 meters wide, so it's a 1.5 meter wide window. It's 600mm from top to bottom. And then the width is 2 meters. So the internals on this will be around about 2.4 by 1.6. So you mathematicians out there will be able to figure out what that is. We'll be updating, we're getting a catalogue design, so that's going to include how many litres, gallons, optional extras, all that sort of stuff as well. But yeah, it's good size. It's a fairly good size pond, this. And if you did want to, you can always dig down as well. So if you do a concrete collar, or you've got a patio, you just cut the internal size of this pond out your patio. You could set this on top of it, as long as everything's sound in there, and then you can dig down. You can go down as far as you want. You could have an 8-foot deep pond if you really wanted to, so you'd be able to have this again underground, and then all you've got to do is pay for the extra liner and underlay. So that's quite an economical way of getting extra gallons. If you can't afford to do all this above ground, you can do half above, half below. Be much cheaper. I think there's, on the 4 by 3 meter ponds, I think there's a couple of grand difference. So yeah, I'm going to get this packed up. This will be numbered, as they all are. Number 1 being the bottom sleeper there, and then it goes clockwise. So I'll do a little video for the customer showing them where they start. On this one, customers got to bear in mind, when they're doing the first layer, on the left hand side you can see the end grain of the sleeper, and then you put a full sleeper there. So it'll start number 1, and then number 2 will be right angle, so that sleeper there will be number 2. This one, that'll be right angle, and it'll start that way, and then you just follow the numbers round until you meet, and then you'll do a bit of jigging, get it right, and then you can put the second layer on, and then you screw the corners together like I showed you in the video when I was actually building it. But yeah, I've enjoyed doing that one. I didn't get to start another one after, because I was too busy faffing about making my workshop a bit more efficient, but there's only so much of that, and then I'll be at a point where I think everything's perfect, and I'll just be able to smash these out left, right and centre. So yeah, I'm going to get this numbered up, do a quick video for the customer showing how the numbers work, and then get it shipped out on the back of a truck, and then the customer's just responsible for offloading it at their end, so they'll need to have a couple of guys there. I might do a little video about safety, how to carry sleepers, because I've had some labourers in the past. I've had some labourers in the past, and you watch them try and carry things, they've got like one hand in the pocket and they try and carry sleepers and things. So I'll do a little video just to make sure customers know how to do it, just so you can all stay safe. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm going to get this numbered up.